Service here at 11 o'clock, the hangover service, because everybody starts at 10, but we start at 11, because that way it gives people time to get over their hangover. Psalms chapter number 106. Psalms chapter number 106. Young lady, you did a good job.
Yes, yes.
Very good job. Psalms 106, and then we'll jump all over the Bible. Psalms 106, verse 21. There's a sheet.
Yeah, he has his children's, but
Sheet right here. The front's called content.
he was
You
looking
just
through and
find
I
the
was
book.
trying to
It
hurry.
tells what page to go.
106 what?
106, verse 21. You ready, Seth? All right. 106, Psalms 106, 21. They forgot God, their Savior, which had done great things in Egypt. Father, we pray, God, that you'd help us this morning. I pray for our missionary. And God, he really seems sincere to want to do a work here in Houston. I pray, God, that you find him an opening and that you would help him. Lord, we can't do anything without you. Lord, I pray, God, you'd help. In Jesus' precious name, amen.
Amen. Amen. Yes.
They forgot God, which did great things in Egypt. There was a man by the name of Moses. He was born a slave in Egypt. They required all the babies, all the male babies, Jewish babies, to be killed. And so the mama decided, once the baby got a little older, couldn't hide him, put him in an ark. She made a little ark. She put the baby in there. And the queen of Egypt was taking a bath out in the river, the Nile, and she pushed that little ark that way. And this is just history right now. And that woman, the queen, saw that baby and said, this is one of them Egyptian children. She fell in love with it. And the sister of Moses said, would you like me to go get somebody to nurse that baby for you? And that queen said, yeah. And you know what she did? She went and got her mama. She got Moses' mama. She got Moses' mama, and Moses grew up in the palace. He's in the palace. He got two teachers.
Right.
He got the Egyptian teachers, and he's got his mama. You know what you need? You need a good mama.
Amen. Amen.
You need a good mama that's going to teach you right from wrong.
Amen. Amen.
The mama told Moses, you are not an Egyptian. You're a Jew. You are a Jew, and God is going to use you one day. He turned out to be about a teenager. When I say teenager, could be 17 to his mid-20s. He saw an Egyptian hurting one of the Hebrews, one of the slaves. He was a Hebrew. He looked around, said, well, I don't see nobody. And he killed the Egyptian. And the next day he saw two Hebrews fighting, and And then the Hebrews turned around and said, you gonna kill me like you killed that Egyptian? And he figured out, everybody knows, I gotta get out of town. I gotta leave.
Right.
And so Moses leaves. He takes up and he leaves. He winds up on the backside of a mountain. He finds him a woman. That's a good thing. That's what the Bible says. It's a good thing to find a woman. Amen.
Amen.
He found him a wife.
Amen.
He gets a job. Exodus 3:1, he is keeping the flock of Jericho's father-in-law, the priest of the Medians. He's up there on the backside of the desert. And he came to the mountain of God, even the Hebrew, and in Exodus 3:2, the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. And Moses said, I will turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not burned. I ain't never seen this before. You ever seen something you ain't never seen before? You say, I got to take a second look. I got to check this out. I got to check this out. We got a water fountain over there by the Galleria. I love going by there. I don't know how many times I've gone by there. You know what I like to do? I like to go by there. You say, why? I just like to see it. It's beautiful.
Amen.
And Moses said, I will turn aside and see this great sight, but the bush is not burnt. When the Lord saw, he turned aside and saw God called unto him. God is now speaking to him in the midst of the bush. The bush is talking, but it's God's voice, and said, Moses, Moses. You know why he said his name twice? Pay attention, boy! Pay attention! Trying to talk to you now. And he said, here I am. And he said, draw not hither, put off thy shoes from off thy feet, for the place wherein thou is steadfast is holy ground. So here is a man that lived in the palace in luxury. He probably had slaves take care of him, fix his bed, put a little chocolate on his pillow. Don't you like it when they put the little chocolate on your pillow? Put little flowers on it, made it look pretty. I mean, they took care of Moses, gave him the best dress, did everything.
Amen.
Yes.
But now he's on the backside of a mountain. You say, taking care of sheep, taking care of his family. He's learned about God from his father-in-law, who was the priest of the Medians. Years have gone by. Some people say 40 years. I don't know. God shows up. He's in the bush. He's talking. When God talks, you know what I advise? Pay attention, boy.
Amen.
Moses said, God tells Moses, he says, I want you to go back to Egypt and get my people. So the first thing Moses says is, well, who am I? I mean, I'm almost 80 years old, man. I'm an old man. You want me to go back and do this job when I'm 80 years old? You know who God uses the most? Old men. Brother Jack always wanted to be an evangelist when he was a young man. Travel. Just see the world. Nobody wanted him until he got old, and then he said, I don't want to go nowhere. You know what God said? Too bad. I'm sending you everywhere.
Amen.
And Moses, I mean, he going, man, I'm 80 years old. I'm 80 years old. He said, when I get there, what He said, I ain't no preacher man. All I do is take care of the sheep. That's all I do. I take care of sheep. I ain't no preacher. Then he says, well, let's just suppose they don't believe me. I go to churches, if I get one young man interested in God, I will spend my whole week with this young one man. Because I know he's interested in God. I will spend time with him. Because I know he wants to know God.
Amen. Amen.
Then Moses makes another excuse. I'm slow of speech. Slow of tongue. He said, I got a stuttering problem. This one guy went to stuttering school. And he came back 2 weeks later. They asked him, how'd it go? He said, Peter Piper picked a pick of pickled peppers. They said, man, that's pretty good. He said, yeah, but I can't work that into the conversation. He didn't get much out of it, so. That's the other.
Sounds like us last week.
And then Moses turns around and tells God, you know, this is a good idea.